hope you're having a fabulous day. Thanks so much for joining me. Happy June 1st to you all. Today we're going to be creating a card. We're using some club kits from Spellbinders. We have the clear stamp and die of the month club kit. Spellbinders also has just the clear stamp club. But we'll be using this on our card. This month it's called Paradise Resort. Super fun for friends or retirement that are going on a holiday or want to go on a holiday. Super fun because all of these images here will fit right in this little key. And then of course you have the coordinating die that will cut these out along with the greetings. And this time there are all these block lettered sentiments. There are dies that will cut those out, which are mine are kind of a mess. They're all spread out in the back of my package, sorry. But the dies will cut out the block letters. Nice thing about that is these dies can be used for other stamp sets too. So nice little stash building there. Again, this is called Paradise Resort. For my background, we're going to be using the Embossing Folder of the Month Club Kit for June 2024. It's called Summertime Waves. And I just love this. It's really hard to see, isn't it? Let me see if I can get some paper put behind it. There we go. Maybe if I can... I'm filming early in the morning, so my sunlight's not the greatest, but you can kind of see it. Good morning to you all, by the way. So we're going to be using this on our card. My card today is going to be fairly simple, and I thought instead of using the key that we just use all three of these images, since they're almost like a, I want to say hexagon, but I don't know what that shape is. Octagon is 5. Let's see. Octagon is 5. Hexagon is 6. So they're kind of hexagon shaped. So I thought we would just use those on our card today. So let's put this to the side. I'm going to bring in my stamping positioner. We'll stamp everything at once. And, you know, some stamps companies, I want to tell you, I like when, I always lose the backing on my desk. Some stamp companies don't add tape at the very top, and sometimes I'll use packaging tape, but I went on Amazon and found these little labels, and they're clear, and let me see, we can see, kind of see them, and they've been working really good for my 4x6 stamps. I just put it at the very top and then fold it over. And then I have them. Then this way I won't lose my. You can kind of see it. This way I don't lose that backing. And I will link these down below. I think there's maybe like 1,000 in here, maybe 500 stickers. They're easy to remove and release paper too. So if you guys want some clear stickers too, I'll link them down below in the description area. And I'm going to take all of these images. I use my Copic markers to color, but I was thinking about getting some Olo markers. And if you guys would rather me use Olo markers when I color, let me know down in the description area, and I'll invest in getting some of those. They kind of appeal to me because you can put 2 colors on one marker. I've never used them before, but I've heard good things about them. So let me know if you want me to use some Olo markers. Okay, let's bring in some black ink. I'm going to use my Memento because, of course, we're coloring these in with Copics. Let's stamp these. These are the colors we're going to be using today. Some traditional, I guess, nautical colors. You know what? I think I might bring in another gray for my whale. Let me bring in my C4. I'll bring in my C4 too. And you know, sometimes my camera, well, a lot of times my camera gets kind of fuzzy to where you can't see the colors of the Copic markers. So what I'll do is I'll list them down below. I have a link to my blog. Click on that, go to my blog, and I'll have the colors of markers that I used on my blog, okay? I did restamp my image. This one was upside down, which means I would have to flip over my paper, and then I did smudge it here a little bit. So I just restamped it right side up with no smudges. So I'll play some music. My coloring is going to be really basic, but I'll play some music, and I will see you back in just a little bit. Okay, coloring is all done. And again, I'll list all of these down below. Click on that link and it'll take you to my blog. That's where I'll have these listed. Okay, let's take the coordinating die. You know, let's go ahead and stamp our greeting. I'm going to stamp the greeting. It says, "Sending sunshine kisses and birthday wishes." Stamp on some pale blue cardstock. This is Spellbinders Glacier. Let's go ahead and stamp this with our same black ink. Since our lighthouse is red and white, maybe red would look really nice. Let's try stamping this with red ink. Okay, we'll put this to the side. And now I have the coordinating dies. I'm going to cut out everything. Everything's die cut, and I went ahead and stamped on white cardstock with red ink, just in case I didn't like these. Options are always nice. Okay, we'll put these to the side. I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. Now I'm going to take some Glacier cardstock. I'm going to trim it down to a card front panel. So this will be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm actually using the new Spellbinders trimmer. This is what the back side looks like. It has a little handle. I'm really liking it. The blade's really sharp on it. What I like too is that all the elements kind of have a little give. So if you want to push your paper out from under here, you can actually stick your fingers under it. One thing with this trimmer that does take a little bit of getting used to is it locks in place here. Okay, you see the handle? And what you do is you pull it out and then you can cut it. There's just a little flap. Let me show you. You see that little knob here, right there? That prevents it from going all the way down. So you actually have to pull it out to close it. But there's it's springy. So it's meant to do that, of course. So for you, if a child were to basically, maybe it's a child-proof feature, maybe. But you just pull it out to cut. Really easy. I'm going to actually take a piece of white cardstock. Yeah, so 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. I'm going to emboss both of these panels, and so I really want to be able to see it around the edge. Okay, looks good. Let's bring in our embossing folder. Again, this is called the Summertime Waves. And even though you could fit both of these on here, I'm going to go portrait style. So I'll run both of these through my die cut machine. And I will be right back. Okay, so I have both of these embossed. So pretty. I'm going to bring in some inks now, and I'm going to add my Pinkfresh Studio Atlantis ink. And I will pick up some color, and I'm going to go along the bottom edge here. I thought maybe I would bring in a couple of inks, but I think one will do. Maybe. So we have, I love the dark edges here. I'm going to clean off my surface, and then I'm going to add a little bit of waterfall. After we have this done, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to the front of my card base. I'm just going to use my tape runner for this. I put pop-up foam behind this panel, and this is going to go right in the center. Now we're going to add our images. I think I'm going to put them right in the middle. I already put foam squares behind them, so we have a little bit of dimension here. Okay, I switched these because I can cover up some of the sun, and you'd still be able to see it. Okay, I'm going to do a switch. I'm going to use Hello from Paradise for this card. Let's go ahead and run this through, and we'll cut this out. I think this is going to work a lot better. Let's see. For our finishing touches, I'm bringing in some of my Spellbinders Fashion Oyster Pearls. I think pearls, I always mentioned this before, but I think pearls and ocean theme cards go really good together. So let's go ahead and add some pearls. And then lastly, I'm bringing in my Spellbinders Glaze and Glue. And I'm going to go over our sunshine here. Both of our sunshines. And then I'm going to go over the entire lighthouse. Make it nice and shiny. And the whale tail too. He's coming from the water. Okay. And that finishes my card today. Using the Spellbinders Clear Stamp and Die of the Month Club Kit. This month it's called Paradise Resort. I hope you enjoyed my project. Have a fabulous day, and we'll see you soon.